Global History Radar presents Ashgabat, Turkmenistan. Around the world, humanity has built cities that represent ambition, power, and the desire to leave a mark on history. From Rome to Paris, from New York to Tokyo, civilizations have always used architecture to say one thing to the future: we were here. But there is one city that took this idea further than almost anywhere else on Earth. A city designed not only to impress visitors, but to control perception itself. A city so visually perfect, so polished, that many people who see it for the first time believe it cannot be real. This is Ashgabat. Ashgabat is the capital of Turkmenistan, a country positioned at the crossroads of civilizations between Europe and Asia. While most travelers know the great capitals of the world, few have ever heard of this place, and even fewer have seen it with their own eyes. Yet, those who do are often left stunned. Wide avenues stretch endlessly under the sun. Monumental buildings rise in perfect symmetry. White marble dominates the landscape, reflecting light in a way that makes the city appear almost unreal. What many don't realize is that this city did not evolve naturally. Ashgabat was not shaped slowly by centuries of trade, migration, or cultural chaos. It was rebuilt deliberately, with a single vision in mind. After the collapse of the Soviet Union, Turkmenistan gained independence, and with it came a dramatic transformation. Power centralized rapidly, and the capital became more than a city. It became a statement. Entire neighborhoods were demolished and replaced, not partially, not gradually, almost completely. In their place rose massive structures clad in white marble, much of it imported from abroad. Government palaces, residential blocks, cultural centers, hotels, and even everyday infrastructure followed the same aesthetic. The result was so extreme that Ashgabat entered the Guinness World Records as the city with the highest concentration of white marble buildings on the planet. From the outside, it looks like a futuristic dream: clean, quiet, orderly, and monumental. For tourists, the experience can feel surreal. Streets are wide and immaculate. Buildings seem untouched by time. At night, lights illuminate the marble facades with almost theatrical precision. It feels like walking through a city designed for photographs, postcards, and awe. But as visitors spend more time there, questions begin to surface. Many of these enormous buildings are nearly empty. Entire apartment blocks have few residents. Public squares feel vast, but often silent. Surveillance cameras are visible across the city, quietly watching. Public gatherings are rare. Independent filming is restricted. At one point, even personal details such as the color of private cars were regulated, with white being strongly preferred, reinforcing the city's uniform appearance. Ashgabat is not chaotic. It is not organic. It does not behave like most cities on Earth. It functions more like a carefully curated exhibition, where every detail serves a purpose. Not to express diversity, but to project control, stability, and authority. It is a city built to be seen, not questioned. And yet, that is exactly what makes Ashgabat fascinating. For travelers, historians, and curious minds, this city represents one of the most unusual urban experiments of the modern era. It challenges the idea of what a capital city is supposed to be. It forces us to ask whether beauty can exist without freedom, whether perfection can feel empty, and whether a city can truly live if it is designed more as a symbol than as a home. History usually erases cities through war, disaster, or abandonment. Ashgabat shows something far more unusual. A city preserved in flawless condition, frozen in time, where the surface tells a story of grandeur, while the silence beneath reveals something far more complex. And that contrast is exactly why the world is beginning to pay attention.